Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That is exactly what we do, and we have got just a fun wreath for you today.
Yes, we're gonna be making a Christmas wreath.
Yes.
So it's gonna be fun.
Yes,
welcome everybody.
It is, and yes, it's a little hard to think of Christmas when it's still, 89 degrees, but that's okay. We're going to think Christmas anyway.
Yes, we are. So welcome.
Yes, y'all come in and get comfortable, and if you don't mind, when you come in, just share this with your friends. That would certainly help us a lot, and we appreciate that.
Well, hello. Yes, those of you who are joining us live, we are so glad that you are here with us, that you're watching with us today. Just let us know in the comments. Let us know, first of all, that you're watching us live, and let us know where you're watching us from.
That's right.
If you are watching on replay, just type replay in the comments. And again, let us know where you're watching our video from.
Yes, and
hey,
we are
Pam.
excited.
Good afternoon. Happy Flower Friday.
Yes, hello.
Hey, Doris. Welcome. So we are going to be making a Christmas wreath.
A Christmas wreath. Yay.
Of course, it seems very early, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway.
You have to start early, yeah.
We're going to have some fun.
You want to get
today.
ahead of the game, so we are starting early.
Yes. Hey, Rita. Hey, Kathy.
Hey there, Rita.
So let's show you what we are working with today. First, we have a 24-inch elevated pine wreath. Now, you can get these pretty much anywhere, especially during, Christmas holidays. You can get them Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. This is just a plain green wreath.
Yep, just a green pine wreath. And then we have this adorable sign. Now, the sign we got from Sims Pottery, and that is a wholesale only company, but I'm pretty sure you can find it at some of the other places. Craft Outlet might have it, and some of the places like that, but it's so cute. It's just the 3 presents. See those? And it's a metal sign, so we have wired that on. We just, what?
I was going to say, I know I've seen similar at Hobby Lobby.
I have too.
It's just a thin metal
just a thin
sign.
metal, and it's just the 3 gifts, the 3 presents. And let's see, I was going to show, we just used our little jewelry hole punch and just punched holes in each corner, and then just wired it with our 26 gauge floral wire. So very easy to do that. And then we've already made our bow. It's just a stacked bow, and
yes, I'll post a link in the comments for a YouTube video on making stacked bows.
Yes.
Now, we do use a bow dabber bow maker.
Yes.
So if you have one of these, this is what we use mostly to make our bows. So it is a very handy bow making tool.
Yes, it definitely is. Now, we have these pretty little stems. Any kind of little stems will work. I love these. These are from Sims too, but I just love these with the little candies in them, the little peppermints. But any kind of stems like that, you just want something that's kind of got some glitter, just something pretty.
We have these poinsettias. Aren't they cute?
Aren't those cute?
The green and the red.
Yeah, I love those, and those are from Craft Outlet.
Yeah, craftoutlet.com is where those are from. Of course, we've also just got some red ornaments. For this one, you could use red or white or green or gold or whatever you have handy would work for this.
And then we've got just some glitter stems that we're going to use, some little curly things here, and those are from Craft Outlet too. So the first thing we're going to do, though, is we are going to use our little peppermint stems, and these are actually good because you can cut these in 3 different pieces, so that's what I have started doing. And I am just going to start around the outside just like I do if I'm doing a grapevine. I'm going to green this, starting around the outside with my little peppermint pieces. So I'm just going to put the first one right here in the top. And I just use one of my little green pine pieces to wrap around it to make it sure that it'll stay exactly where I want it to stay. That's probably good right there.
And those of you who are just joining us, who are just hopping on, welcome. We're so happy that you guys are here with us. I will mention before we get started that our Design with the Pros Club is closing this weekend. So if you have not joined, we've had tons of you that have already joined us this time around. Yes. If you have not joined, you've got just a day or two left. I thought we were closing today, but I think we're going to save it until
extending it because we had a couple that asked if we could, and so we are extending it until Sunday.
Yes. So if you have not already joined us in Design with the Pros Club, I will put the link in the comments, and you can check out that.
That's right. And we would love to have you join our Design with the Pros family. We are just so thankful for all the ones that have joined, and we have got some exciting things planned. So we'd love to have you be a part of that. Okay, now I'm going to do just like I do any other time. I am making a cross. So just like I do with the grapevine wreath. So I've already put my top and my bottom, and now I'm just going to do one side and then the other first, and I'm just again taking a piece of the pine and wrapping it around to make sure that it holds exactly where I want it to be, just like that.
And I will say we're using a glue skillet because I know several of you ask. Yeah. This is a glue skillet. It's by Surebonder. It's made by Surebonder, and it's just filled with glue pellets. If you don't have a glue skillet, of course, you could use a glue gun. Yes. But definitely for this, I would use hot glue.
Definitely. Okay.
Put that down.
That little piece fell off. That's okay. Okay. We'll put this one on this side, just like this. And now I've got my cross, like I do. Bring this one up just a little bit. There we go. And now I just want to put a couple and fill in on each side.
These are cute stems.
They really are.
I like
those. I did say that I got these at Sims, but I think you can find something extremely similar at Hobby Lobby or Craft Outlet, somewhere like that. And now while we are doing this, if you have any questions that we can help you with, any questions about making this or any wreath or anything about Design with the Pros that we can that you want to know about, just ask and we will answer those questions for you. I am just filling in. I think it's easier when you make your cross to get your side pieces exactly how you want them. If I had just started at the top and put it, just started filling in from the top, you won't get your spacing exactly right. So it's just easier if you go ahead and do the top and the bottom and then the two sides.
Yeah, plus it helps because you may run out by the time you get
exactly, and it has
go around, and by the time you get like 3/4 of the way done, you realize I don't have enough.
Exactly.
So you've got to go and respace it. So that just kind of helps doing the cross.
It does,
and then filling in the sides really helps to make sure you've got exactly how many you need.
Yeah. To do. Yep, that's exactly right. And I love these because they've got a little bit, the green has the little shimmer on it and from the glitter, and it kind of brings in a little more of the lime color. It's just, they're so pretty.
You could use a flocked wreath with this too.
You really could. Yep, you definitely could. In fact, I thought about it, and but then I decided that I was just gonna go with this one. But I did actually think about that. So if you have a flocked wreath and you want to use that, that is fine. Okay. I'm going to go ahead with this one because I've got one of those stems left. I've got some more I'm going to put in after we put some more things in, but I'm going to take this one and I am just going to put it right here behind my bow, just to kind of help my bow stand up and out prettier. Okay, so now I am going to add my little green
swirlies.
Swirlies. I guess that's swirlies. That's a good name for them. We'll call them swirlies. Now this one, I'm going to bring it right behind where I just put that. It's going to go right up here behind the little peppermint. Just like that. And you know, I did not tell you this either. But before we do any putting on, we fluff the wreath. And so what you want to do with that, and the reason I'm telling you that is because we do use, you know, all of these pine pieces to put our items in. And you want to first go around the outside and pull all these green pieces out and make sure that you've got those all sticking out all the way around. And then the inner pieces, you just kind of separate them and pull one way and one the other, and just get those good and fluffed out. And that's going to help you when you're putting in these items. So you do want to make sure, and I forgot to tell y'all that, but that is very important.
So y'all let us know what you're working on.
Yeah.
Are you working on fall wreaths or?
Now I'm going to put this one at the bottom, again, up under my peppermint, just like that. I'm just taking my pine piece and wrapping it around it. Just like that. Those are
hey,
so
Tom,
cute.
this is a 24
Hey,
inch.
Tom, yes.
This is a 24-inch base.
And Tom, he's just in that, I can't see it, but which Tom is that? It is, he just joined Design with the Pros today, and welcome back, Tom. We are so happy to have you. And just so you know, I saw your email. I just hadn't had time to answer, but I will answer it tonight. Okay, now I am going to continue putting these around. And you can kind of, you know, the way that these are swirled, you can put them any way, but I kind of like to have them going all in different directions, don't you?
I do, yeah.
So, I'm just going to place this one here. Just like that. And these definitely add, and they come like this, but I'm taking them all apart because I want to be able to use them all around. So I'm just going to pull those apart.
Yeah, that helps too. If you've got one of those big stems that have 3 or 4 on it, if you'll pull them apart, you don't have to buy quite as many.
Yeah, you don't. That's right. And they still give you that little, you know, added wow that you want. So
wow factor.
Yeah, they definitely give you that. Okay, so now I'm going to put a couple. I'll put this one over here. With this.
I think I'm running out of space with my table here.
Uh-oh. It's getting too big,
too big
already.
Too big for the table.
Getting too big already. This one over here.
Of course, with any of this, you can use as much or as little as you want.
Definitely.
We tend to use a lot because we like a lot.
We
but
like
if you,
a lot of stuff.
You know, if you like more subtle and don't like as much, then
that is all right.
I thought I had one extra one.
Well,
but I guess I used them all.
Uh-oh. That's okay. Yeah. I am just going to put this one. I think I'll just put this one over here like this around my bow. Okay.
Peeking out there.
So now I've got these adorable poinsettias that I want to add. These are so cute.
Let's see, Kim, we like a Surebonder glue skillet. That's what we use.
Yes.
Actually, that's all we use.
Yes, it is. And we just highly recommend it. Okay, so I'm gonna first put this one up under my bow. So I'm just gonna kind of lift my bow and bring this one up under here.
I like these. These remind me of the Grinch.
They do, don't they?
They're cute.
And I'm just gonna come around the back and make sure that I've got a pine piece wrapped around the stem in the back. Now I will cut those off once I finished any that's, you know, hanging out too far. I'll cut those off. And I will get that rearranged. I'll fix my bow later. Okay. So this one I am going to bring right over here on the side.
So y'all let us know what the weather's like where you are. I know for us it seems way too hot to be talking about Christmas.
Yeah, it really does.
It is. I thought we were getting a little cooler, but...
Well, we did for like a half a day.
Not today. Got that Alabama weather.
Yeah, that's the way it does.
I thought I felt fall, but I was wrong.
Yeah, no. Not yet. You're not feeling it.
I was wrong.
Yep. There we go. All right, and this one's going on the other side. And now because of the size of our the presents and all, I don't want to put a whole lot up here on the top, so I'm not adding any of my poinsettias there because I don't want to take away from my present, or presents, I guess, since it's 3 of them. Just wrapping that stem, trying to get it exactly where I need it to be. Because you want to make sure it holds well.
I love lime green and red for Christmas. I think it's just
too.
a really...
It's a fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's kind of whimsical.
I mean, of course, I like all the, you know, elegant wreaths too, but there's just something fun about these.
I think so too.
With these colors. I'll move this over. There we go.
You just want to make sure they're in there nice and secure.
Yeah.
Don't want anything going anywhere.
No, that's exactly right. And believe me, once it gets really firm and the glue gets hard, they're not going to go anywhere. Okay, so now I've got some little ornaments and things I'm going to put in. And we do always take the hanger off if we can get it off, just if we're gonna use them on a pine wreath, because that way we can just dip them straight in. We don't have to worry about something coming unglued or anything like that. And we are going to put these at the top, and I'm just gluing those in just like that. I'm going to put this right in here.
Now, I will say, it does take a lot of glue.
It does.
But this right here is when this glue skillet
is so handy.
Yes, so helpful.
And let me tell you this too. Once you put these in, you do have to make sure that you go ahead and move any pine around it, get everything just like you want it to look while it's wet, because once it dries, you can't move anything. So go ahead and move your pine pieces around and make sure that you've got things, you know, exactly like you want them.
So we kind of tuck them in around all of the pine.
Yes,
Angel said
exactly.
This is the part where I get burned. Well, yes, definitely.
You do have to be careful.
You know, you are working
Very.
with the hot glue, so be careful, because yes, I've already got a little glue on me.
Oh,
here.
I've got it on my hands. But
I feel like it's just part of the...
I know it, and I guess that most of the time I don't even feel it at this point, unless it's like really a really bad one. But occasionally I get those, so just be very, very careful.
Always.
I'll put this one over here. We are doing the same thing, just kind of moving everything around, making sure that I've got my pine pieces right where I want them to be.
And it's helpful if you place it where you want it to go and get a good visual of where it's going to be and then glue it in.
Yes.
I always do that too.
Yep.
Just to make sure. You can take it out, but...
Yes, you can, but it's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah,
and there's
it is
probably
hard.
going to be some glue residue if you do that. So
yeah,
once it's in, it's...
pretty much in.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So we've got those two in, and I'm just going to put some more around. Now these are smaller. And I'm just going to put a few of these around.
And just any kind of, you know, any kind of ornaments would work
Yes,
for this part.
any kind. That's exactly right.
Drop that in there.
Oh, you dropped it in? Yeah, I've got these. This was all one little set from Walmart, I think. And so I'm just going to kind of place these around.
You know, a lot of people ask why we don't wire our ornaments in, why we glue them.
But once you do this, I promise you, they're not coming out unless you work hard to get them out. So we just, this has always been our, we've tried it all, but this has always been the best way, I think.
And
don't you?
Yeah, I mean, if there are on some occasions certain ornaments that we will just wire in. Sometimes we'll wire and glue to make sure it's like super secure, depending if it's a real heavy ornament or something. But we like to glue them for the most part.
Yeah. And these, of course, are shatterproof.
Yeah, that is very important.
Yes, it is.
Susan said our Walmart was well stocked with flock pine wreaths.
Oh,
wonderful, Susan.
Good.
Yes.
I just ordered some from Walmart.com just because ours hadn't got them out yet. So
yes, and I will post a link in the comments to where we do get our snow flocked 24-inch wreaths.
Because they are amazing. Yeah. They really are. I mean, they look good. They're thick, and you know, the price is unbeatable. I haven't seen any that cheap in ever. Yeah. I mean, now you can definitely flock your own, but when you can get them, I think they're $12 for a wreath, and when you can get them for that price, I think it's just easy to, you know, easier and all just to buy them. I'm just sitting here playing with my bow.
Now we do have a tutorial showing you how to snow flock your own wreaths if that's something you're interested in doing. We do that on occasion, but most of the time we just end up buying them already flocked, just to save time, really.
And you can use any kind of ornaments, like we said, so any size, whatever you want to use is just fine. But we're also going to add something else. We're not near finished. Not yet.
So I'm just sprinkling mine all over wherever.
That's exactly.
You know, I've got a spot. I'm using mostly red, but you could use whatever colors you know you wanted in here.
Yep.
We just had a lot of red on
it. We did, and I like using the red because we've got so much green in the presents and all. So it kind of works to use the red right now. Before I put any more, I'm going to add just a few more of these around on the inside. So not many, because I've just got one more stem, but I'm going to put those around.
I guess I added more than you.
You must have.
Bush left. I must have just kept adding and adding.
Yeah, you must have. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Now we're gonna, I had the idea of, when I was thinking about this particular one, I wanted it to kind of look like the presents had kind of opened and just exploded all over the wreath. So we're going to make that happen here in just a minute. Okay. Add a couple more of my ornaments.
Stir it out.
It is. So I'm going to go ahead and use those. I may have to get yours over there.
Yeah, I've got a whole.
I know, I just.
Big old.
I don't think I'm going to need
box everywhere.
Any more, because once we put the other, we will have it right.
Dripping glue.
Oh.
Wasting glue. That's not good. I don't like to waste glue.
No, we don't, do we?
No, but if you don't have one of these silicone mats, these are really
those
good.
things are amazing
Because,
too.
oh, look at this. It's just so like...
Yep, comes right off.
I love doing this.
Yep.
Just comes right off.
Best stuff in the world.
Yeah.
In my pepper, there it is. I couldn't find that peppermint. Didn't know where my peppermint went. There it is. Okay.
So far.
Yep. So now we're going to add some gold. And we've got these little things, and I said these just remind me of a party. So we're just going to put these all around it so that it looks like our presents have exploded. And there are stuff coming out everywhere. And the thing about these, you can kind of pull them and place them anywhere you want them to be. So we're just going to kind of wrap them around, and you just take a piece of your green and wrap it around the piece. Just anywhere you want it to go. And believe me, you will have glitter all over you by the time you finish with this one.
So if you wanted the whole thing, you could do it, or you could just have it coming out of the top.
Yep, whatever.
Or you can not use it at all.
Yes, that's exactly right. This is just a little added, but I think once we get it all over, it's gonna be cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna put another one. That's the other over here.
Yeah, and you can pull them apart. They're really
they're kind of they are great like that.
You can kind of pull little pieces and have some kind of
because that's all you have to do is just kind of wrap them. The major stem, wrap that around. And then take your little pieces and just pull them around where you want them. I think I'll have this one go up this way. I'll leave that just like that.
I only had 3 little pieces. So.
Oh, I've got another one here.
I didn't know if you...
Yeah.
Of course, if you know, like we said, if you just wanted a couple pieces.
You don't have to. You can use as much as you want. That's what's good about it. I had one more each for us over here. There we go. Okay. I'll put this one down here in the bottom. This, and I just use when I want something to go a certain way, I just kind of use a piece of the pine and wrap it around, and then that way it will kind of stay where I want it. I'm just going to move my boat over and put some of this behind it. And that's what's good about Christmas, I think, with Christmas wreaths, is that you can just, you know, anything goes. So think outside the box.
Yeah, you can definitely have fun with Christmas wreaths.
Yes,
and I just realized this is the first Christmas wreath that I've made.
It is.
Now
I've made one. We had one in all this season.
Yeah, this season.
Yeah, we've already had one in Design with the Pros Club, but and that one's a peacock wreath.
I just realized this is my first Christmas wreath of the season. So,
yay. The first of many.
Yes, the first of many fell off.
Part of it.
And really, I know for a lot of you this may seem very early to be making wreaths, but if you sell your wreaths, you know that you do have to get started really, really early.
Definitely. Definitely, because you'll be surprised. People will be asking for them.
We usually, actually, I think kind of late that I am just now starting.
I know
it
really is.
To be honest.
Yep, it really is, because usually we've started in August. You know, the end of August.
Usually in July, really.
Yeah, really. Mm-hmm.
So where we are at.
And I tell you a little secret. What I do if I've got too much of the pine, the actual pine from the wreath showing, and here's just a little piece that fell off, so I'm gonna put it right here. What I do, I go through and I cut the pieces back if I've got too much of the pine showing, because I don't like a lot of this pine showing, so I just cut it off. I just come here and cut the little pieces of them off, just like that. And then that way, I don't have so much of that showing. So that's just a little secret of what I like to do.
Annette asked, do you ever spray paint flowers to get the color you need?
I have done that, yes. Most of the time now, I can kind of find them, you know, by looking at all the different places. But yes, I have done that. And it does work. And something else you can do is dye them. I've done that as well. I think the spray painting is easier than dyeing them, but you can do both. Now,
the only thing is, I would be careful if you're going to use it outdoors, because obviously it could.
Yes,
run.
It could start running. Yeah, you do have to be careful.
But we have done it. Yes, in the past we have. When we need like a certain color.
Yeah. I'm going to cut this one into pieces because I need 2 more.
And I will just remind you guys, if you have not joined, you do have a couple more days to join Design with the Pros Club. I'm going to put the link in the comments. We will be closed until next year. So
yes, and we've got, I will give you a little hint. We've got something really exciting coming up that our Design with the Pros Club will find out and have access to first. So anybody in the club, so that's just a little hint. Hopefully it's going to be, as of right now,
in a couple weeks.
Yeah, just in a couple of weeks.
We're really excited because this has been a project.
This has been a 2-year project.
More than 2 years.
Yes, it has been more. Yeah, more than 2 years. So, but it's amazing, and we do want you all involved, and so. You know, those that are with Design with the Pros, though, do get first dibs, don't they?
Yeah. And so if you are interested in joining us in Design with the Pros Club, we would love to have you. Now, when you join, you'll get access to over 100 wreath making and wreath selling tutorials. When you join, right off the bat in your training library, you have access to over 100 tutorials the day you join.
Yes.
And then, of course, every month we have new tutorials, pre-recorded tutorials. We do live tutorials. We have wreath critiques, which is where you could submit your wreath or your arrangement, or whatever it is you're working on, and we will actually give you constructive criticism and ways that you can take your design to the next level. So we have that in there, and you know, just a lot of fun stuff every single month. But we would love to have you guys, and you have a community of fellow designers. That's the biggest thing of all. I almost forgot that, but that's the best part. It is. I mean, we are a no drama group, and our people are amazing. They really are. They help each other. They, you know, if somebody has a question, they put it in the group, and always get tons of answers and opinions and help, and it's just an amazing group. And as we say all the time, it's our family, and we're blessed to have everybody in there, and we'd love to have you join us. Yeah, and you can, you know, in the private Facebook group, you can be as, you know, interactive, right, and participate as much as you want, or you can just kind of sit back and just watch. Yeah, you know, it's all up to you. Because you can learn a lot even just doing that from people. And I know that some of you have asked, well, what if I can't make the live trainings or tutorials? And if you cannot, that is fine, because they are all pre-recorded. They'll be available, the lives will be available for you to watch the replay. And also every month you do get a business tutorial. So if you are interested in selling your wreaths and making, you know, some extra money, we're there to help you with that. That's right. That's right. As well as every so often, Amanda, she's the one that does the business trainings, and she actually will look at people's Etsy shops and show them what they need to do to improve, to get, you know, be seen more, you know, or if any of their wherever they're selling, that kind of thing. We're actually doing Etsy critiques this month, so if you are in Design with the Pros Club, be looking for that post. That's right, and those have been real helpful, I think, to people. And every month, Amanda, or every season, Amanda posts a list of really popular keywords, because that's always a struggle for people, is to find the keywords to when they're selling their wreaths, to get those wreaths out there in front of people. So Amanda does that, and we just have a lot going on, but like she said, you can do as much or as little as you choose. Yeah, and we never want you to feel overwhelmed. No. So, you know, you can take it in baby bites, or you can take it all in. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's completely up to you. And we do have something for every level. So if you're just starting out, you've never made a wreath, believe me, we've got people in there that are just starting out too. So you won't be alone. And but we've got every level. And so that, I think that's really helpful about our group too. Yeah, we have people, you know, we have members, because we have hundreds of members in there, and we have some that have never made a wreath, not a day in their life. And they've been in there for 2 or 3 years. And they just like watching wreath making tutorials. That's right. If that's you, we're there for you. Yes, we are. And then we have people that have been designing and selling their designs for, you know, 30 plus years. And so, you know, we have those members as well. And so we kind of cater to everyone. There are, you know, tutorials that are available for a lot of different, you know, well, levels. First of all, a lot of different levels, a lot of different styles. Yes. So I'm sure that there is something in there that you will love. I think so too. Yes. And like we said, we would love to have you. We invite you to go check it all out on our website at www.gracemonroehome.com. And when you get to the website, up in the right hand corner it says join the club. Just click right there, and then you can just read all the information and decide if we're right for you. And we'd love to have you join us. And this is our fun wreath. Now, you know, you can continue to add, and I did not get out any little peppermint ornaments, but I think I might add a few of those in here, just some little peppermint ball ornaments. But anything, you know, that's the good thing about this. You can add things like that you want to with it. Yeah, and you can add as many balls or as few in there, the ornaments, the ball ornaments, as you want. Of course, whatever colors you wanted to, you could add in there and just have fun with it. That's the most important thing, that you just have fun with it. Yep. So if you're watching us on YouTube, if you will, please click the subscribe button and click that little bell so you get notified when we release new videos. If you're watching us on YouTube, if you will, please click the follow button so that you get all of our notifications. That is, you mean Facebook? Yeah, I meant Facebook.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I meant.
I was wondering, I thought, didn't she just say that about YouTube?
That,
yes.
Yeah.
So if
Wherever
you're watching
you're
on
watching.
Facebook, click the follow button. And you might even want to go a little further and click to see first, because a lot of times you don't get notifications and things if you don't do that. So
yeah.
Just a little extra thing there.
But I hope you guys have enjoyed this.
I hope so too.
Maybe
this
it gave
one's
you
fun.
a little break from the hot
Yes,
weather
hot
if
summer.
you're in the South
Yeah.
like us.
Yeah, yeah.
Give you a little something to look forward to in a couple of months.
That's right. And if you're not in the South, let me know what the weather's like where you're at. I'm just curious about that.
Well, we thank y'all so much for joining us, and I
Yes,
hope
we
you have
do.
a wonderful weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.